Well, hey guys, Eric at Maykus. Oh, excuse me, Jackson Maykus, nose and ears over here. Well, hey, we're up in the lakes of Argyle checking on our job sites. I thought we'd visit a little bit. It's been a while since we chatted. Hope you guys survived all the storms and didn't get much more than a little wind and rain like we did. You know, I was thinking a little bit about the ever-changing world that we find ourselves in. You know, it was just around this time a year ago that COVID really started affecting us here in the United States and Texas. And now we're in a different situation with the folks getting vaccinated and infection rates dropping. It looks like we're finally seeing that light at the end of the COVID tunnel. But just because we're seeing that light at the end of the COVID tunnel doesn't mean we're completely done with the effects of it. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about one of the effects that we're seeing in our industry, the building industry. And that is stress and strain in the supply chain. You know, when COVID first hit, it really didn't affect us all that much. We were able to keep the building process just rolling right along because manufacturers had a certain amount of stock on hand. But as COVID got worse and worse, some of those factories had to slow down or perhaps even completely shut down temporarily while they dealt with their COVID outbreaks. And we are just now really starting to see the effects of that in the building industry. We are seeing supply shortages and strain in the supply system from just about everything from the lumber to frame and build a house to the resins that go into the foam insulation to plumbing fixtures and appliances. And it can cause some pretty significant delays at times. You know, a year ago, I could tell you that just about 6 or 7 months from the time I poured your slab, you would be able to move into your average home that we build here at Maykus. I would be a little bit of afraid to put a hard date on the build process right now, just because we are seeing these changes and these stresses in the supply chain. And one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and that's something that you can do to help us, or if you're building with someone else, shame on you, help them help you get into your home as quickly as possible. And that is in how you make your selections and your decisions. One thing, the faster you make a selection, the sooner we can get it on order way ahead of time, that way hopefully eliminating any slowdown in that material being available when we need it. And then something else I'd like to talk to you about, and this is something that I'm very proud that we do here at Maykus, and that's that we curate a lot of selections for our customers. We have selections that we've already gone out and not only just negotiated the best price available, but we've tried to make sure that those things are going to be available when we need them. Now, obviously, that's not a guaranteed thing, but it's something so far that's working really well for us at Maykus Homes and Neighborhoods. A real problem can happen at times if you step outside of our normal supply chain. Because, see, we work with these particular suppliers on a regular basis, and they already know they can expect orders from us, and they've set aside materials for us. But once you step outside of our supply chain, then you run the risk of some really significant delays. And this isn't to scare you. This is not a scare tactic. Once again, this is just us trying to get you to help us help you. We want you to have the home that you want. Every builder does. That's our goal, is really to make your dream come true about your home. But at the same time, we must face the reality of the challenges that we see in the industry today. We've had customers who maybe stepped outside the supply chain and have had to wait some significant amount of time for their appliances or other supplies, lighting fixtures, that type of thing. Once again, this is not trying to put you off from getting the home you want, but just give it some thought and take a look at the selections that we offer and see if there's not something that works for you. Because we put a lot of time and effort into curating those and making them available for your home. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy your day. We've got a sunny weekend forecast for us. I think we would all appreciate a little sun and the end of the rain for a little while. I know all of us in the building industry like it a lot more when it doesn't rain on our job sites. Take care of yourselves. This is Eric at Maykus. Bye-bye now.